how I make my keto-friendly Zuppa Toscana soup. First you want to do is start off with your mild Italian sausage and fry that and cook that until complete. Okay, once your sausage is brown and cooked, you're going to add 1 large onion and you are going to cook until soft. Okay, once onions are tender, I add in my garlic and we are going to cook that just for a few minutes before we add our other ingredients. Next, what you want to do is add in 1 head of cauliflower, and here I just put the small to medium florets, but completely up to you, but they will break down a little bit, so better to make them a little bit more bigger. So we're just going to cook those just for a few minutes here. Next, we're going to add in our 4 cups of chicken broth. You can use vegetable stock as well too, but we like the chicken. And you'll see that I just covered up the cauliflower, sorry. There we go. So we're going to bring that to a boil. I also just want to add that if you are not doing keto and you are not a big fan of cauliflower, you can use potatoes. It's just that my family and I, we choose to do a little bit more healthier, and we actually really like cauliflower. So we're just going to bring this to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, we're going to cover it with a lid and simmer it for about 10 minutes until the cauliflower is a little bit tender. Okay, so while we're waiting for our soup to boil, I've gone ahead and just washed my kale. It's just 1 bunch, and what I'm going to do is just going to rip it into just small little pieces, and then we're going to add that into the soup later on. Okay, so our soup is boiling, so what we are going to do now is reduce the heat to medium-low for about 10 minutes, and we are going to pop a lid on it, okay, until that cauliflower is a little bit tender. I also want to mention, if you guys never have cooked with kale or you don't know a lot about kale, kale does have this really kind of hard stem here. So what you want to do is break the leaves off of this stem. See? You want to break it off because this is actually quite hard, and I don't cook with that. I don't know if you can at all, but I use just the leaves, okay? So you want to make sure that you take it off this stem. Okay, so my kale is all chopped up here into smaller little pieces, and as you can see, I've taken off the leaves off the stem. There's a few little there, but I'm moving a little bit quick today, so yeah, we're gonna get ready to put that into the pot. Okay, so now that our cauliflower is a little bit tender, what we're gonna do is add in our kale. Now it's gonna look like a lot of kale, but you guys, once it cooks up and it starts simmering for a little bit, it's gonna wilt down, okay? So we're going to add all that in, and we are going to give it a mix, okay? Okay, so now at this point, after you've added the kale, if you are doing keto, you will add some heavy whipping cream, probably about 1/2 cup to a cup, okay, just to make it nice and creamy. But we're not doing keto, so we are just going to be using regular milk, so we're going to add that in. Okay, so I just added the milk. What I'm doing now is adding the temperature back up to medium. We are just going to warm up that milk. At this point, I've already added salt and pepper, but go ahead and give it a taste and see if you need to add more. But our soup is done, and we are going to serve it up. Okay, so now we're just going to serve it. And there you go. Hope you guys enjoy it.